Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Kay-otic Tea back with another video, you guys, and today we are getting into a real-time reaction and commentary to Baddies USA Chapter 2, Episode 7, you guys. You guys know I watch these shows in real time, so it's like we're watching it together, okay? So whatever comes out my mouth is my real reaction, all right? Also, you guys know I break these fights all the way down to the ground, okay? We're going to see who won, who lost, and who needs to just stop fighting altogether. Like, just give it up, okay? Hang it up. Y'all also know I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion because I don't care if you my fave or this or that. Child, if you lost, you lost. All right? And you guys, if you're enjoying hanging out with me, make sure you subscribe and come join the tea party, okay? So, y'all know it's fight night, okay? It is fight night, and it is the fight that we have all been waiting for, okay? Tonight, Tesehki and CIROC supposed to get into it, child. So y'all know I think Big Siki is the heaviest hitter, okay? Now, I've said already that she's human, and, you know, like, ain't nobody invincible. So CIROC been saying that she got that. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see what's going on. All right, girl. Press play. All right, you guys. So the show starts back up with Summer in the radio station, child. You know, we've seen previews of them being in the radio station and her and Rolly getting into it, whatever. So I'm really disappointed because I really wanted the episode to start up with Tesehki and CIROC fighting, but whatever. All right, so anyway, they get up in there, and I guess Summer was supposed to be gone already. She had her interview, but this bitch trying to stick around for the stick around. I don't even know where she went. So her and Dolly immediately get into it, y'all. Like back and forth, whoopty whoop, you suck this, you suck that, all of that. Then her and Tavy go back and forth a little bit. Now it's her and Rolly, child. They going at it. And for some reason, Rolly's voice is really giving Kayla from season 2 Bad Girls Club. Like, I don't know why. The way she's talking, like her cadence and the way she's like saying her words and stuff. You know, she's from LA too, so maybe that's why, you know, us LA girls, we have like a little, you know, little twang to our little talk and stuff. But so they arguing back and forth. And Diamond, she getting really mad. Like, you know, don't y'all want to promote y'all music? Like, fuck wrong with y'all? Like, I'm trying to promote my music. Like, y'all tripping. Like, be professional. So, and I understand because Summer is just in there really just starting. Like, and she, like, I mean, off the rip, out the gate, like, on some bullshit. I mean, you know, maybe she's trying to make up for the fact that she was MIA for however many episodes, child. But I don't know. I'm not really feeling the vibes right now. But let's see where this go. So Diamond, she's had it up to here with Summer, so she throw a bottle at her face, like boom. It don't really hit her hard enough. I think she should have chucked that shit to she should have really let it fly, but she didn't. She just kind of like tossed it at her, and then security ended up taking Summer out, and she's outside popping and talking about something. You ain't Summer nothing ever. Let's do a fit check. Like, girl, police. Like, you got you know, I'm not even gonna get into Summer outfit because it's just for what? Like, that's how Summer dressed, girl. She like it. I love it, y'all. I'm trying to get to the real deal, so let's hurry this along. So they continue on with their interview or whatever, and the girl that's doing the interview from the radio station, she's a little messy. She started talking about Scotty and asking Natalie about her laughing when Janisha had said that Scotty was pregnant or whatever. And, you know, usually Rolly, she be kind of like, she be sending me a little bit, but I like the way she just now stood up for Scotty. She was like, I don't think it's funny, because the girl was like, you know, getting the key out of the whole situation. And Rolly was like, I don't think it's funny, and we're not about to sit up here and talk about Scotty. And yeah, like, and then, you know, Natalie, of course, was like, no, I love Scotty. Like, no, like, me and Scotty are like, we're cool. Like, there's no problems. Like, she's not here with us. Like, you know, yeah, you know, she's turned into real deal Natalie Nunn at that point. Like I said, I like the way that Rolly handled that. Like, bitch, don't be talking about my bitch. Like, the fuck? Like, So, and she ended up getting them walking out, child. So, yeah, the interview is over now, which that whole little scene was very anticlimactic for me, child. I do not care. I do not want to hear what y'all talking about. Where are the fights? Who's about to get down? So, some girls arrived to the house. We got Persuasion, Neek, Wet, Kanaya, child. And, Miss Amber Ali. So they walk in first, they doing their little key, little talk, whatever. And then in comes pressure. Like, pressure, like, I know, like, you're trying to be, like, the show. But, like, sometimes it gives, like, too much. Like, just calm down. Like, and that's how pressure is. Pressure is like that. She was on that, like that on, now that CV or whatever. So it's not surprising. Like, I know pressures get down, but, like, I don't know. Her energy sometimes is just a little much. Like, right now they're about to, I guess, regurgitate what happened on the bus, and pressure fighting everybody or whatever. So, child, let's go ahead and see what's going on with that. Okay, child, right off the bat, here come Amber Ali. Why are you fighting everybody? Like, what's going on? And pressure's like, well, I think I just intimidate everybody. I don't know why. Like, I think, whatever. And Amber Ali gonna talk about you got all these problems with all the baddies girls. Like, how do you have all these problems? Bitch, I know you're not talking. Oh, bitch, I know you're not talking. The nerve, the audacity, the gall. I'm flabbergasted. Like, what are you talking? I know you. At least pressure started fights with people that she could probably beat. Or at least not get her teeth knocked out. Or, like, at least she started beefs with people who she could hang with. But you started beefs with people that were going to annihilate you. Like, slay you. Like, I don't understand. Like, you have a lot of faith too, babe. Or had. I don't know, like, oh, Lord. Just the nerve of you to even say, like, girl, goodbye, good night, have a seat. So pressure is just basically saying, like, look, we're on Baddies, like, we come in, we checking temperatures, like, this is what we doing, like, that's how she goes down. She's talking about how she, is highly requested. She was highly requested for the show. She's coming in hot and this and that. And, basically saying, like, what are we here to do? Like, if I say something to you and you say something to me and we both offended now, how do we resolve this? Now, it's fight night now. So, girl, Kanaya, she's just like, no, we don't have to do that. Being a baddie is not all about fighting and checking temperatures. And girl, yes, it is. I mean, like, it's really a fine line, because it's like, do you have to be pressure? Do you have to be Summer? Because Persuasion compared Summer and Pressure, and that's a good comparison, because they both just want camera time and be loud and talk shit and do nonsense for nothing. Like, it's never organic. So I definitely feel like that's, that they're the same. But at the same time, we're also not here to, discuss the pending topics of the, no, like, if something goes down, it's going to be a fight. So my thing is, like, you can be mature, you can have a conversation, and if the conversation leads to a fight, it's just going to get like that. But if y'all could talk it out and be cool, then it can be that. It don't have to be a fight. You don't have to be looking to offend somebody, and that's what Summer and Pressure do. They're never looking to resolve an issue. Is even if they resolve it in the moment, they're going to come back later and do a little quick U-turn and come back and say something slick at the mouth and have to get popped again. And, then I'm all for popping. Like, pop that bitch. Don't keep coming talking to me crazy. Like, tell me we let it go, and then now you back for some more. So, yeah, so let's go ahead and see what's going on next, y'all. Okay, so y'all know I'm not really usually for the conversations. I'm really trying to get to the fades. But Kanaya ends up bringing up the situation with her and Neek that happened on the bus. The whole Bahati thing or whatever, saying that Bahati should take Neek's fades because Neek don't really want to fight. And so y'all know that I thought that was weird. Like, why are you lining up fades? Why don't you fight, TT or Hurricane or whoever, if you feel like Neek don't want to fight? That's supposedly your alliance or whatever. So she brings that up. She's like, well, when we made that alliance with you, whatever, and Neek get to popping and talking about some, like, I wasn't trying to make no alliance. Like, I didn't say we needed to make no alliance, this and this and that. Like, I've always been able to stand on my own. Like, it wasn't ever given. It wasn't ever given we needed to do that. And babe, it was. I mean, like, I don't remember her saying specifically, like, we need to stick together. Like, I don't remember that, but I do remember her pressing the issue because Kanaya said no several times. And Neek kept pressing it. So what we gonna do? We're gonna watch each other. We're gonna make sure we ain't gonna get jumped. Okay, so, it's better that we, stick together. You're gonna be out there by your own, because if we ain't, if you don't agree to the situation, So she's using semantics as far as the wording and all that kind of stuff. Maybe you never said need, babe, but you was pressing the issue that trying to get her to be a part of the alliance. And not once, not twice, not 3 times, babe, like 16, 20, 75 times. Like, I'm confused on why now you're acting as if you never needed anybody and this and that. And maybe you did feel like you didn't need nobody, that you could stand 10 toes down if it came to it. Okay? Okay, rewind, take it back. If it came to it. But you wasn't trying to make it come to it, baby. You was trying to avoid that. You was trying to avoid them 10 toes on your own by yourself in your own area. You was trying to get back up. And that's just the way it is. And Kanaya was like, even though I fuck with TT and Hurricane, and then when they was trying to fight you or whatever, like I was trying to do whatever, she didn't really try to do that much. I ain't gonna lie, she wasn't really trying to do that much. But because of their alliance, she was trying to do something, according to her. And then Amber, pops in and she's like, girl, why are you trying to fake now? Talking to Neek, why are you trying to fake now like you didn't want this alliance and you wasn't trying to stick together? Like, I'm confused. So they basically saying that Neek don't got nobody back but her own and this and this and that. And Amber Ali is like, well, why are you some cabaret captain or whatever if you not trying to pull the girls together and have us, an alliance or whatever? And then Neek says, that was my job from Natalie. Okay, so you was trying to make an alliance. Like, I don't care if it's scripted, babe. That's not the part that we worried about. That's not the part. We're not worried about the fact that Natalie told you to do it. It's the fact that you were doing it. We saw you with our own 2 retinas, pupils. Okay, we seen you. All right, talking to the girls about an alliance. So, I personally, and y'all know y'all got to jog my memory, child. Get in the comments if I'm remembering this wrong. But when she talked to Natalie, I do not remember Natalie telling her on camera or on our screens that she needed to get the girls together to have them have an alliance. I feel like I remember her saying to talk to them and see what the beefs were. Let me not get to lying, child. Let me not get to lying. But if that's the case, if Natalie told her on camera that, she needed to make the girls have an alliance, then I will take back what I said. But if we didn't see that, then all we know is that you went in there trying to get the girls together. So I'm confusion. So basically, Amber at the end of that is like, okay, now I need that from you. And girl, I don't know, I feel you, girl, if you want to get your little whatever, your ones with her. But baby, you're injured, okay? Like, I don't think you can take any more punches to the face. You should probably just wait a little bit for that. So then, child, they get to going back and forth with Neek about how she ducking fades and how she's explaining and talking and, doing the moonwalk out of all her situations that she be in, child. And she like, my finger hurt, period, my finger broke, okay? If my finger wasn't broke, I would do it, okay? I would do it, like, so she's... I love that little, I think, what's that, Baltimore accent? I love that little Baltimore accent, child. So she's just like, I ain't no bitch, like, but I'm a pretty bitch. Like, I ain't trying to, be out here rumbling and tumbling with these hoes. Bitch, my finger broke. And, I'm on injury reserve right now. Like, I'm not fighting with no broke finger. And I don't care what y'all talking about. So, Wet, and Amber Ali, they just going back and forth. And, Neek get the crying, child. They just calling her a punk and she this and she that. And, Pressure of all people is the one who trying to talk to her and so what's really making you mad, sis? What's going on? What's really just, and she, therapist Pressure up in here. And then it cut to her little, confessional, child, and she like, yeah, just fight or shut up. And I'm like, okay, that's the Pressure I know. She like all this, drunk bullshit y'all talking, like fight or shut up. And that's what I'm talking about, like fight or somebody, shut up, swing on somebody. Like both of y'all injured. Amber Neek, y'all both injured. Y'all cancel each other out. Go sit on the bus until it's time to go somewhere. Like, y'all shouldn't even be in the house meetings. Like, why is y'all here? Like, and don't get me wrong, the house meeting ain't started yet. But y'all need to be off camera or on the scene of something else. Like, go to the bathroom. Like, go take a nap. Like, y'all ride wasn't long. Y'all don't want to rest. Go do something other than this because no one cares. And side note, child, Amber Lee on the piano making up a scary bitch song dedicated to Neek. And she brings up something about Neek's shoes having feathers on them and she looks like a bird or something. Babe, the amount of room that you have to talk about somebody and the way they dress and what they wear is so minuscule and tiny. Like, you can't talk about nobody, babe. Like, this outfit you got on, like, what were we talking about? Like, I mean, it's raggedy. Like, you look ridiculous. Your hair, you got the blonde wig with the black hair sticking out the back. Like, the curls, you look a mess, and you always look a mess. This is not your first mess. It's always mess. It gives mess every time. Okay? Your confessionals, mess. Your everything, mess. Don't talk about nobody else's outfits, Amber Lee. Just leave the outfit talking to the stylist or the people that can actually dress, because you can't. All right, side note done. So Natalie calls Neek, and I guess that's a flex. I guess little Neek feels, puffing out her chest. She feels good that Miss Nunn called her. Girl, shut up. Talking about some, Natalie called me. You girls don't get that. I do. Somebody give me a paper bag, plastic, something. I need to throw up. Shut up. Shut the hell up. Shit. I cannot stand when girls be acting like Natalie Nunn. Any woman. It doesn't matter who it is. If you are a grown woman and you look at another woman like above you or like Jesus or something, you've gone down the wrong road in life. Okay? All right? Okay. So anyway, child, dumbass Neek. Anyway, so Natalie is basically like, all right, house meeting canceled, child. Y'all tore up the last house, blood everywhere. Girl, eyes laying on the ground. Girl, nails and teeth and everything is just y'all left that house a mess. So we not doing no house meeting again. We gonna do a rehearsal meeting. So everybody gonna come to the rehearsal or wherever, and we gonna meet. So Neek like, cool, whatever. Side note, child, then she started twerking into the phone for Natalie. She just twerked in the phone for Natalie. Like Natalie is her pimp or her madam or something. Oh, Jesus. Why? Oh, Neek is starting to get pick me. But anyway, child, let's get on back because I don't want to spend too much time on this. It looked like we headed to rehearsal. Child, press play. They're still not at rehearsal. Oh my God. Summer, she's coming to Tommy's room to talk to her about the interview or whatever that happened over there. Obviously, it's Summer, so she's saying they maddies and they saddies and all this nonsense that I don't care about. And Tommy is just like, oh my God, Dolly and Lex need to get over you. Like, just, it's over with. Y'all have broken up. Like, tell them to move on with their lives. And Summer is, feeding into that. Then, child, she gets to talking about how Dolly tried to get a little ooh from her, like climbed on top of her child and was a little excuse me, she's gonna beat you up again. Like, what are you talking about? You're gonna get beat up again. And they're talking about how, they don't want no beefs, they want new beefs, and it has to make sense. Make sense to them always means, let me talk all the shit that I want to you, and then you take it and don't hit me, please, okay? Because I can't fight, so don't hit me. That's what makes sense to these hoes. Y'all talk a lot and y'all cannot fight. And the only thing that makes sense to you is people don't fight you. That's what seems right to y'all. And I'm not feeling that. Like, again, two people who don't want to fight, get out the room. Like, don't get me wrong, you don't have to fight. But if you are, perpetuating the fight vibe, then you're gonna have to get out there, okay? And I don't have no problem with them, either one of them getting beat up multiple times. And I love Tommy, okay? Tommy is funny, she's a kid, all that, but you're gonna have to get in the pain. You're gonna have to stop hiring bitches to come fight for you, because what are we doing? What are we doing? So yeah, child, they going back and forth about this. So I'm just wondering how Dolly is gonna take this new information, or where this is gonna go, child. Where hopefully it goes nowhere, because I'm tired of seeing that fight. Hopefully Dolly is just like, all right, let Summer live, you know, whatever. But I mean, but you know what? Also, no, fuck that. Go to hell, Summer. Because you keep pressing the issue, talking about, I don't got no beef, but then keep these hoes' names in your mouth. And Tommy over there talking about what are they going to do without you? Let's see them move and do stuff on their own. Listen, all of y'all bitches are whack to me. I was never a fan of the big three. I don't like, individually, they're not my cup of tea. Together, they weren't my cup of tea, so I could care less. But what I will say is I don't blame Dolly or Lex for beating up Summer. Not near time. Like, she talked too much and she don't want to get in the field. So if you got to force her, you got to force her. That's just the way it is. I mean, if her mouth don't get shut, y'all could, keep trying. I don't know. If you want to keep trying, go ahead. So I ain't even going to be mad about them. Listen. Let's see what's about to happen next, child. Press play. Bitch, it's rehearsal time. Bitch, they walking in. They there. Tesehki got her outfit on that she had on in the previews for the clips of fight. So they about to fight, y'all. It's going down. Ooh. Side note, okay, my bitch Ivy walk in looking tea, bitch, body tea. Okay, she looking like good. She walking in look good. Okay, all right, let me calm down. I've been trying to hold myself together this whole time. Like, I've been really trying to hold my composure about this fight. I don't know if I've been doing a good job. I don't know if y'all can tell or not. But I've been trying to keep it together. Okay? So my heart is beating fast. Let me... I don't know. Y'all know I love a good squabble. Okay? Like, I love it. And I just can't wait to see. Like, I've been seeing so much, oh my God, on YouTube, different people talking about, they have little polls, who won, this and that. And I'm looking at the polls and I'm like, oh my God, who won? Because people say anything. People say, people said Tesehki lost to Dolly. People said this, I don't ever know. You never know, right? So I'm just excited to get to it. And I know I've been talking y'all, but it's only because I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. This is some scurry shit. This is scurry shit. And I'm trying to, now that we here, I'm low-key trying to avoid it. But okay, hold on. Okay, I'm about to press play. Okay, just hold on. Where's the remote, child? Where is the remote? Okay, y'all. So everybody filing in, they coming through the door and stuff. Biggie show up. She got her little background dancers with her. And they we see outsiders, Natalie. She we see outsiders. And they no, we're dancers, whatever. Biggie's bust a move. So they started bust a little move or whatever. And Natalie was like, I don't know about all that. Y'all need to go ahead and check them bags. What them bitches got. Okay, knives, guns, pepper spray. What is it? What you got? Tasers. What's going on up in that bag? Okay? What you got up in that bag? What you got in that bag? Okay? I'm on my Luda shit. What's in the bag? So the girls get their bags checked. And, her and Natalie and Biggie get the going back and forth. Natalie's basically you bringing in outsiders and you're the main one talking about outsiders. And she's like, well, they're dancers. So Natalie is we're talking about who needs to not be on the tour and this and that, whatever. And she was like, the fans love you, Biggie, and they love your music or whatever. And Biggie was like, yeah, I might not be a fighter, but I am a performer. And I think that kind of rubbed Natalie the wrong way, because she was like, the girls are fighting the outsiders and this and that. And Biggie is like, yeah, I've been attacked by outsiders. And it was like, yeah, that's the reason why they've been getting, attacked by these outsiders. And you talking about thank you guys for fighting for me, but it's not really giving sincere, bitch. You running around here acting like a diva. You don't want to fight. You don't want to get in the paint, because quiet as kept, baby. Nobody be really talking about it like they need to talk about it. But baby, when the whole shit with CIROC was going down, baby, where were you? Where were you? Nowhere to be found. Okay, you want to fight all these bitches that can't fight over and over again, but you don't really want to get in the paint. You should have been the one giving CIROC some work. Okay, you, Biggie, la Biggie. So she want to keep hollering about how she ain't no fighter and this and that. And Natalie is like, bitch, you still on Baddies. What you mean? There's a certain expectation. And she well, then take me off the tour. Bitch, you would cry. Okay? cry 7 times, all right, all night, facing the pillow, all right, listening to sad love songs if Natalie kicked you off the tour. All right, you would be so sad. Your whole little world would be crushed. All right, so don't try to take me off the tour. First of all, you know she's not going to take you off the tour. That's number one. So don't go yelling at shit. Like, you're a bluffer. Stop bluffing. So they just continue to talk about how Biggie talks shit, but she don't want to get in the paint. The show is Baddies. You here to give looks like what you here to do. And she gets up on stage and she's like, yeah, I look good, like whoopie whoop, whatever. And she was like, and you know, there was one day we was all talking. Somebody was asking me, what do I bring to the table? And Tesehki was right there. And they asked me, what do you do? So you don't fight, so what do you do? And she was like, I can perform. And she was like, everybody laughed. And Tesehki was like, I didn't laugh, bitch. What the fuck you talking about? And and you know, like they didn't really show Biggie react to Tesehki saying that, but Tesehki was talking to, it looked like Tink because it was coming from the back angle, and she was like, she lying, I didn't say that, she's like, bitch, I didn't say that. So I don't know, it seems like a foreshadowing to show that there might be beef or something going on about that conversation, but I don't know, child. So yeah, so now Biggie about to rehearse, I guess. Child, they can't even get into the rehearsals because Biggie started complaining pressure and some other people walk in. I don't know that Biggie has issues with pressure, like, so I'm not confused. I'm not understanding why she's throwing a hissy fit when she walks in specifically, because she's like, security, why is my security not here? I'm not getting snuck, I'm not getting jumped, nobody's gonna, attack me. Like, I need my security up here on stage with me. And everybody's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, and she's like, nothing, I want my security up here with me. And Natalie was like, you don't need your security up there, like, you're making this too much. And Biggie's like, no, you're making it too much. And blah, blah, blah. So Natalie is like, girl, I would take my shoes off and fight you right now. And I'm also like, girl, of course you're gonna do that with Biggie. But anyway, so Biggie is like, why? Like, I still want my security, whatever. She's still yapping. And Natalie is just like, well, if you don't want to be here, then leave. And Biggie is like, I don't want to be in your negativity. Like, whatever, like talking stupid. So then Rolly and some of the other girls start coming in, and Rolly is like, bitch, I ain't never seen us have no pre-rehearsal. So they already setting up on the setup, because and Rolly done spilled the beans, talking about I ain't never had a pre-rehearsal. This is just the pre-rehearsal to the fight, so people could, the pre-rehearsal to the rehearsal so that people could fight, basically what she's saying. And I'm like, child, look at them over here planning fake rehearsal. So yeah, y'all, I don't know. And then so we can walk in with Rolly, and she kind of like sneak walking, like she walking a little slow, like towards something, like she trying to find something. Girl, do not go looking for that. I know what you're looking for. Okay, don't do that. Don't start looking for that. You're like, please, like, just stop, okay? Like, I know you, like, leave Tink alone, okay? Leave her alone. She is gonna whop you with her big old booty. Like, she's gonna take one of her legs and smash you. Hulk smash with the leg, okay? Like, come on now. Leave her. She already done broke your friend's orbital bone. Like, why you want this? Why you want this? Like, child, but I don't know. Like I said, it looked like she looking. And Tink see her looking. So she trying to sneak Tink, but Tink sneaking the sneak. What? Child, I don't know what's about to happen, but I'm about to press play, girl. Hold on. So, child, I guess it turns out that Kay-otic wasn't looking to sneak Tink, okay? It looked like she was just trying to live her life, but Tink seen the sneak in Kay-otic's, in her vibe, I guess. Because I had seen it too. So I'm thinking sneak in my head, but apparently she not, because she gets up on stage and Tinka calls her out and she's like, no. And Tinka like, so you get to choose your time, your fights? And Kay-otic like, yeah. So it's given that she didn't really want to fight. So I take back what I said, child. She, I guess she wasn't looking for nothing. But I don't know. It gave a vibe. It looked a little suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Like, that's what it that's what it was giving. Child, giving suspicious. All right. So yeah. It looked like they squaring up, child. So let's see. So, child, it was giving a beat up set. Tinka, you know, and it wasn't even really that long or nothing like that. It was a little short, little 1-2, but it was still giving a beat upset. So Kayotic, you know, what happens usually happens. Fauna talking about, you know, I'm tired of seeing them fight. She in her confessional talking about, I'm tired of seeing them fight. You know, when is it going to be over? And I mean, I agree personally. Like, when is it going to be over? Like, you know, like, there's no comp. And I hate when people be like, oh, you talked about my kids. She's talking about your mothering more than she's talking about your kids. And I could understand how that could be triggering for somebody. Like, you know, you're a mother. Like that should be top priority. So if somebody's downplaying your motherhood, I understand you want to press the issue. So I get it. But I just don't know, like, how they resolve it, like where they go from here. Do they just keep fighting? Do they resolve? Like, what's going to be the thing? Because as much as I understand, and that'd be my thing, I be understanding why somebody wants to drag a fight, because I am petty too. And you can't talk nothing about me. You talk about me, baby, I'm going to want to fight. And if you keep talking, I'm going to keep wanting to fight. But my thing is, when is it enough for the fans, for the show of watching the show, that we're just going to keep watching the same person get beat up over and over again? Like, there's no competition. Like, there's nothing to be left on the floor. She's still talking, and you know, like, do y'all just cut it and edit it out the show? Like, because why do we need, like, we already know what's going to happen. So that's like the thing to me. Like, you know, I get why you keep wanting to fight, but the fans are probably bored of the fights, because it just gives, like, boring. The girl can't fight and she's getting beat up every time. And, you know, if you really hate Kayotic and you want to see her get beat up every episode, then I guess that's cool for you. But for people who, like me, who could care less about Kayotic and whether she's here, there, or everywhere, I don't care to see her get beat up 15 times. Like, you know, it's like, it gives pathetic, babe. Go get you some boxing classes or something. Like, baby, I'll teach you. Like, what you got a little coin for me? I'll show you how to throw a punch or two. Okay? All right, what you got, girl? I know you be spending that money on never mind. I'm going to be quiet. Let's get back. Let's see what's going on. Child, so Rolly, she in her confessional talking about, you know what, Natalie, we need some structure for the girls. If you're not going to be the one to bring the structure for the girls, then we need to find somebody else that can bring some structure for the girls. Who gonna bring it? Rolly, tell me. Who? Tell me who. Tell me. Because, baby, that last rehearsal, who gave structure? You was up there on the mic screaming with your bass-ackwards ass legs. Okay? I ain't said bass backwards. Ass backwards. Oh, shit. Oh, man, I ain't said that since, I don't even know how long that was funny by me. It's a little inside joke with myself. But anyways, y'all, with her backwards ass legs, she up there screaming and hollering into the mic. Ain't nobody listening. Where you think the structure coming from? Lemmy little ass ain't structuring shit. All them girls will beat him up. He just gonna take their Instagram from him and fire him, whatever. But bet you they gonna do it. Bet you ain't gonna be no structure while he doing that shit. Bet you it's gonna be structureless. Which honestly, I've been noticing that Ivory is very quiet. She beats people up and then she just goes and be quiet. I think it has something to do with the fact that she's, you know, that she was set out for that last season. I feel like she's given, like, all right, let me just do my job, beat people up and go home. Like, that's what it's giving, because she's not really talking much, and she's just really just standing there. Like, she's just giving bad bitch in the background. Like, you know, I'm here. What y'all want to do? So, I don't know, child. But anyways, so yeah, that's what Rolly talking about in the confessional, child. And I'm just like, there's no structure. Y'all need to get over it. Like, don't make no show called Baddies and then expect for bitches to act good. Like, come on now. So it cuts back to the girls, and Diamond is like, stop it. You guys stop fighting. Like, she... I'm a little tired, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, all right. Diamond gets in, and she's like, you guys stop. So Tinka is like, look, you hurt my feelings. Like, just apologize and, we can let this go. And Diamond basically says the same thing that I said. Like, everybody's tired of seeing Kayotic just get her ass whooped. Like, it would be different if there was going to be a different outcome, but it's always going to be the same. So Tinka is like, apologize and we'll be cool. And Kayotic was like, I never spoke on your child, so I'm not apologizing. F you. And Tinka is basically like, all right, so I'm gonna have to whoop your ass all season. And then Kayotic is like, well, nah, you ain't whooping shit. No, she ain't whooping shit. She whooping you. She's whooping you, Kayotic. Okay, like, I be cracking myself so up. But yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do, child. I'm about to press play. Hold on. So, child, they square up, they fight again. Oh Lord. Okay, we already know how that goes. No need to keep talking about that. And what I would do if I was Kayotic, side note, somebody's been telling her to keep her head up because she's trying. She puts her head up, then she gets to the face, then she put it back down. Then she puts it up again, then she gets to the face, then she put it back down. So, she's giving it her best shot, I think. I feel like it's her best shot, okay? So, but side note over, I think that Kayotic, Fauna, whoever fights Tinka, I think that they should, prior to the fight, just go ahead and take their wig off by their own self. Go ahead and take your wig off. Give it to somebody. Security. Put it in a Ziploc bag. Put in a safe space. Put it somewhere. Because once Tinka gets her hands on your wig, she's going to wipe it up her asshole. Okay? Down her pants. She's going to do something to it. And now you can't put the wig back on no more. And I don't wear wigs, y'all. I don't know how much they cost. But I don't want my wig wasted by being swiped up somebody's asshole like a MasterCard. I don't want that for my wigs. And I don't want to keep keep wasting my good wigs cause that wig was looking cute. Kayotic was looking cute when she walked in. That little red little one too. That was cute. And now I got ass juice on it. Just take the wigs off before. Leave them in the car. Leave them in the Sprinter. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe they should get like a wig safe before everybody comes in and have them check their wigs in at the door. And, everybody just leaves their wig. Boom, boom, boom. Leave them. And then we could, not have ass juice on the wigs. That's just my suggestion. I'm just trying to help out. So now Tink, after she has MasterCarded Kayoric's wig, child, now she's doing an 8-town stomp on it. She's dragging it across the floor with her feet, doing a skirt on it. Like, oh my goodness. So then somebody throws an egg. Apparently it was Kayotic, and she got props and shit. Like, they see, I see why Natalie was worried, because they ain't checking bags, okay? Where the fuck you get an egg from? And how your egg stay egged after 3 rounds with Tink? Like, where was the egg at? Was it in your pocket? Where was it? Like, how did the egg not get cracked is what I'm trying to figure out. Lord Jesus. So they get to talking about actual rehearsal, which is very surprising. They're wanting for the new girls to be able to get up and get their shine or whatever. Natalie tells Biggie, oh no, you can't perform because I don't like the way you talk to me, okay? Calling me a bitch and all that. Like, no, I don't like that. And Biggie's like, I'm performing, I don't care, I'm Biggie, I'm Big Biggie. And, so she's, how they go back and forth. So then, Rolly, she's the one that came up and was like, we need to let the new girls have their shine or whatever. And Natalie is in agreement, but you could tell the OG baddies is like, I don't like that shit. So, I don't know, I feel like some of the new girls got some good songs, so hopefully, they get their little one too. Okay, so more girls start coming in. They talking about who's gonna perform, who's not gonna perform, time to perform. The cabaret girls are gonna do backup dancers and songs and this and that and whatever. And then, child, they cut to the Sprinter. and out pops CIROC. And side note, Mariah Lynn calls her the thing, and that is fucking hilarious. Her new haircut. I mean, I can't listen. Okay, look. I don't dislike CIROC. I don't have no problem with CIROC. But when Mariah catch when she get one, she get one. And that she kind of looked like the thing from Fantastic Four. Y'all know? Is that Fantastic Four? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. She kind of give that. I mean, now she got the orange hair and stuff, and it's all cut and stuff, and that nigga orange. Like, okay. So anyway, so oh shit. Okay. So CIROC says that she's coming to perform, even though she ain't got no song, she can't dance, she ain't got no one little two-step, she ain't got nothing. So, but she coming because she ain't no bitch, and she about to see what's going on with, who trying to get some work. Okay, so CIROC come here right up on it. She walked right up on stage because Mariah's standing on stage. She walked right up there, try to get her. They can't do nothing. Security right there, break it up. So they put CIROC back on the ground. I mean, well, not on the ground, but like there's a stage, and then like the lower area, the ground. So she, when she's walking up and she's trying to get her, Tesehki over there, she's slowly, taking her earrings off and shit. She get ready. Oh, she get ready, child. Okay. So then CIROC comes back. She's trying to get up there again. Tesehki just standing there like, all right, she got her little stance on. She just standing there. She ain't, I don't want to say stance because she ain't got her fists up or nothing like that, but she just standing there like hands on the hip like, what's up? So then Natalie, when I say Natalie clocked that tea, okay, 2 fingers motherfucking touching, told Biggie over there talking about, I think everybody should perform. And Natalie was like, everybody can't perform, whoopty whoop whoop, but you over here talking about this and that, but CIROC over here trying to get up here and attack your friend off of some shit that you should be handling, or at least having your friend back about while you over here talking about performing, bitch. You need to be over there helping Mariah because that's the one that came out. Yeah. All these bitches was in here taking fades with with the outsider that attacked you, and you pretending like this bitch ain't even there. She ain't even nowhere to be found in your eyes. You didn't even see CIROC. Who's CIROC? What's CIROC? I don't know what she looks like. I don't know. She attacked me and I couldn't see. what she looked like. Girl, when I tell you Natalie clocked that, she clocked it. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, but they talking about that now, child. But it's starting to feel a little lightheaded. I'm trying to see what's about to happen. Hold on, child. I'm about to press play. Okay, so Biggie and Natalie still going back and forth, and Biggie is so dumb. She's the dumbest dummy I've ever seen in my life. Talking about some, what do you want me to attack her for? Natalie's like, bitch, she attacked you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, CIROC attacked you, and you are just leaving it there? You just gonna let everybody else fight for you? That's it? I mean, like, you mean to tell me you don't want no type of lick back? None. Nothing. You just want to no. What? Come on now. Oh my God. Biggie is making me so mad, and I think this might be the end of my anything for Biggie. Defense, reasonable doubt. What? This ain't Jay-Z. Reason of the doubt? No. Benefit of the doubt. Like, I'm not giving Biggie no more of that. Like, she gonna sit here and say, these girls didn't fight on my behalf. They fought her because they wanted to. When 5 minutes ago or 10 minutes ago or whatever it was on the show, you gonna say, thank you guys for fighting for me. Thank you. Which is it, bitch? Are they fighting for you or are they not fighting for you? Like, Natalie just keeps bringing that up because she wants to use that against me. Yeah, she does. As she should, because you look like a weird bitch. Like, what is happening right now? Biggie, you have lost me. Girl, you lost me. Okay? All right. About to press play, y'all. So they cut to Dolly in the confessionals, child, talking about some, Biggie don't want to fight, girl. Like, she just crude. Like, just let her, she just big and crude. Like, just let her be big and crude. Girl, have me cracking up. Like, big and crude is crazy. Love it. So anyway, ET come in, and side note, because I don't know if she fights in this episode because it ain't that much damn time. I feel like they're gonna try to leave us on a cliffhanger. But child, what's that girl name? ET walks in, and she looks so pretty. Her hair looks cute. Like, this is the first time I've seen her with blonde and it fit her. Cause she got some like little black streaks in it. Like, I don't know if it's her. I don't know what it is, but she looking cute, girl. I like that. She look cute. So, child, CIROC's still on her sneaky sneak stuff. Like, she hasn't said a word since she been in there. Like, she just been walking up on people trying to fight them. So it looked like she about to do another walk up right now, child. Okay, so she doing her walk up, child. So she walks up, and Tesehki's on the left. And she tries to walk to the right of Tesehki. Tesehki just stole off on her, like, boom. All right, hit her, boom. She kind of curl up. Now, I had said that when I had initially seen the preview, I'm like, girl, you know, what was you doing? Like, you was curled up. But that was the first hit, so I can't even, I don't know where this is about to go. So Tesehki get her like 3 good times in the face. Now, I thought during the preview, I thought that she turned around and she hit Tesehki. But from what I can tell, she didn't get nothing off on that. Like, I'm watching it in slow motion, child. And she turns, she does hit Tesehki, but Tesehki, you know, she moves and she hit her like about 2 more times. And then they up on the stage, so Ant is like coming behind Tesehki to try to, because, you know, she could fall off the stage. So, but she never looked like she was about to fall. Like, she never looked like a fall was finna happen. But she definitely, I mean, obviously she got the sneak. You know, she hit her. Mariah Lynn jumped in after about like maybe 2 good hits. And then she hit her a couple more times. So, yeah, child. All right. Now I think they about to really scrap, child. Okay. I've had time to cool down and watch the fight several times in slow motion, okay? Now, like I said, I've gone through the polls, I've gone through the comments, I've seen all the things. And people are saying that Tesehki lost. And y'all know, I believe that Tesehki is the heaviest hitter, okay? And I don't mean that she hit like a brick. I mean that she has won all her fights and she does the most damage. So where I'm at with this fight is my opinion still stands. Listen, Linda, listen, okay? All right, I could see how you might want to say, oh, you know, Tesehki was falling forward for a little second. Well, her hair was being pulled, for one thing. If anybody knows, you know, anything about a good fight, to me, a good fight to me involves no hair pulling. However, listen, that don't mean it's going to be a bad fight because of the hair pulling. That's not what I'm saying, okay? If that's how you bust your move, that's how you need to bust your move. I'm not about to, you know, do too much on that unless that's all you're doing, unless you're throwing no punches. So let's start from the beginning. So they squaring up. Automatically, first off, you can see that this hair is a problem for Tesehki. It starts, you know, getting in her way. She's trying to move it out the way. So CIROC runs up on Tesehki the same way she runs up on everybody. She does this little run and this hop. And I don't know why you're hopping. Tesehki's smaller than you. You know, y'all about the same like height as far as like, I don't know. I feel like she might be taller and bigger than Tesehki by a little bit as far as height. So she hops up to try to hit her. Looks like it missed. Now, who I'm mad at is the cameraman. Nigga, why is you across the room? If you don't get your ass up on that stage and get a bird's eye view of this shit so we can see what's going on, okay? You go to hell, cameraman. There's a special place for you somewhere. Anyway, so from the angle you can see, it's looking like she's throwing, you know, she's throwing a couple punches. Like she possibly could have got hit. Like she possibly could have hit Tesehki. But the way her fist goes down, it doesn't look like she's hitting her, because if you hit somebody, your fist doesn't continue downward for the most part. I'm just saying, all I could go is about what I see with my own 2 retinas and my, you know, okay, my pupils. That's all I could go by. All right, so you know what? Let me step by step. So obviously, the first punch thrown was by CIROC, didn't land. Tesehki pivoting, she moving, she backing up and shit. So they get over to that little corner. CIROC throws a punch, throws her right. Does not land, okay? I'm watching it in real time, okay? We are reporting live, all right? So no land. Tesehki throws her, that's a left. She throws her left, lands, boom, hits CIROC in the face. You could tell because CIROC's head snaps back, okay? Check the neck, okay? There's a snap in the neck, all right? Look at the neck. It snaps. Slow motion for me. Slow motion. It's right up in there. Okay, hold on. Now let's see. So boom. Tesehki's doing her, she does this little down. She get low. She lean low, All right. So boom. They fighting some more. You can't really tell. It's getting hectic over there. It's just going. It's going. So it looked like CIROC might have landed one. Boom. Okay. So that's the one. So CIROC lands one. Boom. Okay. Then while she lands, she pulls Tesehki down. So she lands with the right. She pulls Tesehki down with the left. Now, another winner I could say of this fight is the wig, okay? The wig won the glue, okay? Okay, forget the wig. The glue won the fight, okay? Because what's that, Gorilla Glue? I mean, what? Okay, what kind of got to be is you using, okay? Tesehki stylist needs a raise, or maybe he needs a demotion. Because if that wig would have came off earlier, then we wouldn't have had the little scuffle, the little skerfuffle that we had in the middle of the thing. So she hits her with a right, boom. Tesehki, like I said, she pulls her hair with the left. So Tesehki stumble, child. She get the, she look like she about to go down, but she don't go down because she quick on her feet, okay? She stumble, but she's not down, all right? All right, let's see. All right, so she gets her bearings back up. I believe, it looks like CIROC might have hit her in the back of the head with another one, right? All right, so this, I think, is the part where CIROC is saying that she was uppercutting Tesehki in the face. False narratives, okay? You went like you were going to throw an uppercut, but you threw like a side hook or something. Now, from what I could tell, it landed. Now, in the midst of that, okay, we rewinding, we going back a smidge, okay? Tesehki is still punching, all right? She clocks this bitch in the face, blind, wig over face, clocks her shit, knocks her shit back. And then she throws another one, she hits her again. Not as effective or as heavy, but it hits her again. So from what I could tell, all right, this is just my, initial hypothesis, all right? Tesehki got 3 or 4 good hits in. CIROC got 3 or 4 good hits in. The only difference is that Tesehki busted CIROC shit open, okay? Because after the fight's broken up, you see CIROC in the corner where her face busted open, okay? Bleeding out her eye, in the same area where Amber Ali was bleeding from, and then down around her nose area. Tesehki did have a scratch in the middle of her forehead, and yeah, that was pretty much that. Now, I'm personally, I will settle for a tie, or I will say that Tesehki won because her hits were just more effective. Now, if you're fighting a fight and somebody hits you more times, that's great. That's amazing. But if you hit them one time and you cause the most damage with that one hit, it could be a tie. If you're knocked out, that means the other person won. So it's nuances to this whole thing. And I don't want y'all to think I'm up here copy please and then like that. I don't want to hear it, because I'm telling how I analyze fights, okay? I think that they both got around the same amounts of hits in. Tesehki's hits just did more damage. That's it. because of the camera angles, you can't really see real good how the situation went as far as who really got the most hits. You can only go by what you see, and I only saw 3 or 4 from each of them that looked like they connected to me. Look. Okay, child. I say all that to say, look. I definitely think this was Tesehki's most difficult fight, for sure, because this girl's bigger than her, and, you know, she had her in a compromised position. So I definitely understand that being a part of people's narrative that she lost, that Tesehki lost. But again, I need to understand the number of hits that took place, and fully, because we didn't get to see a good angle. We did not get a good angle of that fight. But I don't have a problem with people saying Ty either. Ty doesn't bother me. But to say CIROC won when she got her neck snapped back at least 2 or 3 times and then had her face busted, I don't see victory there. I don't see victory. If she hit Tesehki, it wasn't really doing what it was supposed to be doing. Bitch, you got hit so hard that you thought that you got hit with some metal gloves. Okay, you run around telling the internet that you got hit, that Tesehki has some metal gloves on, that she went and snuck. I didn't see anything on her hands. That's why, it gives liar pants on fire sometimes. That wig was not letting go of Tesehki's head. She was trying to, get up, but the wig wasn't letting go. So I could definitely see how somebody could go either win or tie for Tesehki. I can see it. And tie does not mean now she's not the heaviest hitter, because a tie means y'all both did the same shit. Tesehki's never tied with anybody. She's always beat up everybody. And let's again be clear, Tesehki has always gotten hit in her fights. Her getting hit by this bitch has nothing to do with nothing. She got hit by what's her girl name? She got hit by E.T. She got hit by Marsh. She got hit by Diamond. Like she got hit by Dolly, if I'm not mistaken. She gets hit. So that's not a part. Oh, she got no. So I would need to see another angle of that fight to really make my definitive answer. So I still think she's the heaviest hitter, but for that round, for that fight, I'd say she won, but I could also see tie. So that's where I'm at with that. Or you can argue with me in the comments. That's good too. I like a good little debate. We could debate about it. If y'all saw something I didn't see, let me know. I don't shit. Okay, look, I'm tired. Maybe I missed something. We got Mariah Lynn on the the stage, child, trying to get down there because she see the wig over Tifa's face. So she's all frantic. Yo, Tifa! Making it like, girl, like you making it look like she loves. Like, stop, girl. Like, calm down. Like, what you do that for? But I could understand too, because if somebody was fighting somebody that I fuck with and I couldn't get to it, even if she win or lose it, I'm probably gonna have the same reaction. Bitch, let me go. And then my bitch Ivory, boy, Ivory walked up like, yeah, what's good? I love Ivory. Bottom line, I fucking love Ivory. Like, she has grown so much and I fuck with her. And with the way she walked up, like, all right, let's just make sure everything copacetic over here. Like, let's make sure everything good. And like, how are you? Like, Tesehki she's such an accurate puncher. That's what I have to say about her. She is an accurate fucking puncher, because even with the wig over her face, she was still rocking that bitch shit. That's why I give her the win. That's why, because you surpass these obstacles. She put the big ass rhinoceros in front of you. Big ass the thing in front of you. Put your wig in front of you. Your wig is in front of you. It's not on your head no more. It's in front. The cap is not on your head. And you still manage to rock this bitch socks. Rocked her socks up. Like, come on now. Come on now. Y'all can't hate on that. Nobody. Come on. So that's just my thought on that, y'all. So now look like Tommy and Summer is finna show up, y'all. So the minute Summer walk in, Tavy punch her in the face. Apparently Summer's talking about Tavy's son or something like that, y'all. You know how they like to do. Oh, you said that I should go be a mom and you were talking about my son, that type of thing. I don't know exactly what she said. They showed a clip, y'all, but I forgot what she said. Summer just be talking. So while Summer is reacting to being snuck by Tavy and everybody's having their little backs and forths, Lex pretends to be arguing with Summer and child just jump over security and sneak the hell out of Tommy. Snatch her wig and try to hit her. She don't really get her like she want to get her, like real good, but she get a little sneak. And then the episode is over, child. So yeah, you guys, I ain't gonna lie, that episode was not what I expected. Like, it wasn't really, like, I expected more from the fight. And I've been knew for months that Tesehki and CIROC, or leaks or whatever, that they only went one round, but I really thought it was going to be longer than that. I don't think the round was long enough. I don't think the camera angles were good enough, and I think that it's either a tie or Tesehki won. I would not give that to CIROC. So that's just my final opinion on that, you guys. Okay, girl. That's the end of the video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed hanging out with me today and you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and come join the tea party. Now let me know down in the comments who y'all think won, who y'all think lost. And I already know that this is about to be a big debate on the internet. So whatever y'all think, just let me know in the comments. All right. Bye, girl. Bye.